Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to HCS Pro Talk, your weekly Halo eSports podcast. This is episode 132 for the week of June 21st, 2020. Yes, today's the 22nd, but that doesn't mean that this encapsulates words the entire week. And I don't know if you knew this, Will, but the week starts on Sundays. It's crazy, isn't it? Just like there aren't 14 or 12 days in a week, you know?
Yeah.
My name is Josh, a.k.a. JK Fire, and this week I'm joined by the man decked out in the HCS Pro Talk merchandise.
Yeah.
Stuff that you actually cannot buy.
Right.
As a matter of fact.
Nope.
Exclusive.
This is our first edition shirt, and I guess random hats we bought.
Exactly. Will, a.k.a. I am Mr. Mayhem. Will, how are you on this Monday evening?
Doing fine, man. How are you?
I am swell as well.
Swell as well.
Swell as well. Yeah, yesterday was Father's Day for those who did not know. So, therefore, we decided to not record yesterday because of the holiday. And instead, we're going to record today. What's up, Voodoo Man? Welcome to the show. Welcome everybody else who's tuning into the live show right now. But yeah, stay tuned to the end of the show for jokes and puns as usual. And then also, I got more merch in. So I'm going to show off. I'm going to show off those items just in case people were wondering. And I'm wearing the red shirt right now that you can purchase at the merch store, !merch and chat if you're any at all interested, or check out the website that will plug at the end of the show. So, Will, do you want to know what's coming up on this week's episode?
What do you got?
We have the introduction of the next steps for PlayGrifball. We have the NAHL North American Halo League, which is officially kicked off. We have the Halo 3 PC flight being extended. The Xbox Series X information continues. Mixer shuts down.
It's the big thing from today.
It is. And we round things out with some more video games to talk about at the end of the show. But without further ado, let's kick things off with some competitive news. First and foremost, we have a new tournament announcement. This is by Tommy Cost over at twitter.com. And I quote, "Due to popular demand, I am hosting another Halo 3 Team Slayer draft tournament on the Xbox One. Signups end June 27th at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Signups are capped at 150 entrants. Please read the rules before registering, and the rules and the registration links are included in the Google Doc of the show notes of the show. And as Voodoo Man already efficiently typed out, ! Show notes in chat." Next news story, Summer Night Classic announced by SWAT Nation. And I quote, "We got another boy-girl 2v2. The Summer Night Classic is played with the Halo 5 Magnum and Halo 5 BR. July is going to be a hot one, so we're going to sweat it out with a 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Friday night. Teams will compete for their piece of a $500 prize pool. First with $250, second with $150, and third with $100. What's the format? Game type can be found in the file share of Twitch space nap times with a Z called Summer Night Classic H5BR and Summer Night Classic H5 Mag. They'll be played on Regret, Empire Coliseum, Truth, Eden Plaza, and The Rig. Tournament will take place on Friday, July 10th at 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Registration deadline is Thursday, July 9th at 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Bracket will be also posted at the time as soon as the draft is complete.
Sweet.
There you go. But that's not it. SWAT Nation also has another tournament announcement. It's the SWAT Noon Challenger Series number 2. That's right. We have another 2v2 SWAT tourney, and this one is our second installment of our new Challenger Series. SWAT Noon features the Magnum, both Halo 1 and Halo 5. Prize pool is $250. First taking home $125, second with $75, and third with $50 respectively. When is it? The tournament will take place on Saturday, July 25th at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard. Registration deadline is Friday, July 23rd at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard, and the bracket will go live as soon as that's complete. Game types will be in the file share of Twitch nap times with the Z. Example might be SWAT Noon H5 and SWAT Noon H1. Maps include Plaza, Truth, Regret, The Pit, The Rig, Eden, Empire, and Coliseum. The rules to this, along for every other SWAT Nation tournament, are included in their rules page. You can check out the link. And for the eligibility restrictions, because it is a Challenger Series event, no SWAT Nation tournament players placing in the top 3 in the past 3 months, and no players playing in the HCS Pro Series are allowed. Next news story. A brand new project announcement by Europa Halo. Upcoming project in production by Squashy Joshy named Adapt on the Europa Halo channel. A series where players submit footage to be critiqued by our analysts and given an overall grade with pros and cons. Episode 1 will have analysis from Shurzy1 and Shyway. You can DM to submit your footage. That's awesome. And then we'll do this one, and then we have the big piece of competitive news. So Mindfreak adds a brand new team member. This is by Mindfreak. We've been out of action for a while, but we're redeploying with one of the most talented Halo players in the region. Give a warm welcome to Monza as she joins the Mindfreak family. So Monza was a member of Mantra before that whole fucking thing dismantled. Thank God. And now Monza has been picked up by Mindfreak, Australia-New Zealand organization. And we love what they've been doing. They had a great roster in Worlds. So Monza, congratulations. Looking forward to what you do with that team. And then the big piece of competitive news this week, PlayGrifball announces their next steps. This is by Sonic. This was in their Discord, so if you're not a part of the Discord server, please join that up. As we get closer and closer to the launch of Halo Infinite, leadership has been hard at work identifying areas of improvement for the League and PlayGrifball in general, and designing changes to leadership processes and the League in order to bring these improvements so that we're in the best possible position going into the launch of Infinite. One such area of improvement is tournaments and non-league events. Constantly running regular tournaments or rushes has long been a weakness of the League. As we've seen with recent tournaments such as the Junkyard Pups event, however, there is certainly interest and potential in these types of events, and they provide a good outlet for players who wish for a shorter time commitment or wish to play in the classic build-your-own-teams format. On the other hand, the AGLA has and always will be our primary focus, and the last thing we want is for the League to fall by the wayside. To solve this, Knott and Priest have been working together to start up Grifball Tournaments, a separate entity that will primarily focus on shorter-length tournaments and events. Though Grifball Tournaments may be a separate entity from PlayGrifball, Knott and Priest will continue their duties as staff and admins here, and the two communities will be partnering closely going forward to avoid burnout and help promote the overall growth of the Grifball community. You can check out the website at www.grifballtournaments.com. In addition, we have a number of exciting new changes currently in the works for the AGLA, so keep an eye out for more details and a mock draft for testing these potential changes in the near future. And then on said website, they have an introduction to Grifball Tournaments. Hello and welcome to Grifball Tournaments. Our goal is to satisfy a varying desire among the Grifball player base. Not everyone has the time to commit to playing in a league, and even further following the league outside of the games. Story and narrative play a major role in the connectivity one feels to a group they are a part of, and sometimes the season-long story is just too much to digest. We plan to host tournaments in coordination with AGLA and PBG that serve one of these purposes. One of the three purposes. Kick off a transition to a different game for seasonal play, satisfy a desire to play a varied title but in a more concise manner, and close out a circuit or arc of a current game. With all that said, our first tournament will be taking place on July 18th. To satisfy the needs of the player base, the exact game is not yet determined, but it will be a PC event. It will either be Halo 3 or Halo Reach. Signups are set to open July 1st, and that is when official announcements regarding the game will come out as well. In line with our goals of filling a niche that current league structure does not, and without stepping on the toes of the current leagues, our tournaments as of now will all be classical team structure. This means that you build your team and show up to play. We fully expect there to be a disparity in skill, but this serves as both a means of extreme competition and a play with your friends opportunity. Thank you. So there you go. They're not just doing leagues anymore.
Pretty cool.
It is. I'm very excited to see
some Grifball tournaments popping up. So yeah, if you're part of a team or squad that can't really commit to a full season or whatever it may be, hop into a tournament, see how you shake out.
Absolutely. And Will, guess what? That's it for the competitive news. Your upcoming tournaments of the week presented by noobcombo.com. Check out noobcombo.com for all Halo esports needs, wants. You know, maybe I just shouldn't shout him out anymore.
Why?
I mean, he clearly hates me, so. I'm just kidding. Go show Maddie some love. Go check out noobcombo.com. And, Yeah. Never mind. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. It's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
I was going to tease something, but I'll let him tease it when he's ready.
Yes.
Maddie, you know what we're talking about. I see you. Your upcoming tournaments of the week.
Yeah.
The North American Halo League Season 1 matches. So, for Division 1 Week 2 on Friday, June 26th, we have Charlie Foxtrot going up against The Flood, and then Foehammer going up against In Amber Clad. On Saturday, June 27th, we have The Banish going up against The Maw, and Flawless Cowboy going up against Hang 'em High. Division 2 Week 2 matches on the 26th, The Banished versus The Maw, and Flawless Cowboy going up against Hang 'em High. And then on the 27th, we have Charlie Foxtrot going up against The Flood, and Foehammer going up against In Amber Clad. So there you go. Those are your matches there. On Wednesday, June 24th, we have the Tourney Times Halo 5 1v1 Me Bruh Seriously tournament. On Friday, June 26th, we have the Full Send Halo 5 3v3 Breakout SWAT Tourney. You're right with these names. They're unbelievable. Like you have the type of the tournament that it is, the game, the format, and then it's like Jesus. On Saturday, June 27th, we have the Flash Clash Games Halo 5 2v2 and the MCC Pro Series Pro Tournament number 3, hopefully this time without any fucking controversy. And then on Sunday, June 28th, we have the Long Live Halo 3 4v4 Draft Tournament, the both Esports Arena Halo 2 Classic 4v4 and Halo 5 2v2s, and the Europa Halo 5 Free-for-All Frenzy.
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lots and lots of tournaments. I'm excited, though. Glad to see Europa Halo putting on another event. Esports Arena putting on their weekly events. People are coming out to those. There's likely to be a story coming out of the MCC Pro Series event. Man, what a time to be alive, right? Well, that's it for the upcoming tournaments of the week. Oh, wait, hold the fuck up. Voodoo Man in the chat of GT Halo fame states, and prepare for July 19th on GT Halo, Part 4, hashtag Intel. Okay, so we had the first Schoolyard.
Yeah.
We had the Redu Schoolyard Halo. We had the Trois. Yeah, Trois. Okay, so what would 4 be? What's 4?
Cat.
Cat?
Cat.
Cat?
Like cat, yeah.
What?
Cat.
Like the Halo Reach character? Cat?
Sure.
She gets her head blown off, by the way. It's going to throw that. Spoiler alert. Details to be determined, but there's the first public mention. Come up with a name, gents. We sticking with the French theme? I mean, here's the thing. If you want to stick with the French theme, just be aware that I'm never going to pronounce it correctly. Will, on the other hand.
Yeah. It is, it's spelled, yeah, it's like quatre, but it's
cat.
Quat.
Cat. Got it. Meow.
That's actually it. When I was French level 1, that's how they taught us. There's like it's horrible, but it's about like 5 cats. To remember 1 through 5 going out on the ice, and the ice breaks, and under 3 cats sank. Yeah. Yep.
That is fucking amazing and terrible at the same time.
Yep.
I like that. Why the fuck isn't that on one of these calendars? Huh? Why isn't that on one of these calendars? That would have been the perfect fucking thing ever. Voodoo Man says, sorry, back to your show, lads. No. Thank you for the intel.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fucking awesome. Also, welcome, Beth. How's it going? You just missed, unless you didn't miss it, but if you did miss it, you missed Will bringing us back in time to one of his French classes in school, where his teacher turned out to be a sadist when it came to cats.
Sure.
So
apparently it had been around a while.
That's funny. It's like, oh man, what do you learn in math class? Oh, I learned about PEMDAS. What do you hear about in French class? Okay. Let's drown.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
Oh, aren't acronyms fun? You've been looking for a minute? Okay, sounds good, Beth.
French class. Yeah.
Apparently, I needed to take French. I should never have taken Spanish. We never did anything like that.
It was, okay, French was, like, super easy to the point where, like, when we were learning stuff in French, like, 4, it was stuff you would have learned in, like, Spanish 2.
Oh,
like,
wow, okay.
It was...
I was going to say, Spanish 2 felt like a pretty big jump than Spanish 1, like, obviously. Spanish 1 was a lot of basic words and whatnot, some sentence structure, and then Spanish 2 was like, oh, no, we're going full bore. Hopefully you recalled some of that shit.
Yeah.
Let's just say that I don't speak Spanish. I didn't then, and I don't now. So I mean, I definitely retained some of that knowledge.
Yeah, I didn't retain much of my French.
I mean, you surprise me every now and again. So I mean, you kept some, kept more French than I did Spanish. So take that as it is.
Let me hear some conjunction. No, nope, not happening.
Now I want to know.
Oh, not
another time.
Maybe.
Okay.
We'll see.
All right. Will, what do we typically have next?
Oh yeah, it's
Roster Mania.
Do I even write the timestamp down? I mean, we don't have anything for Roster Mania this week.
Guys,
I wrote it anyway.
Do I even write the timestamp down? Fucking amateur.
Oh my god. What am I doing here?
What are you doing? Oh. What are you doing?
What the fuck? Where did that come from?
Welcome to late night. HCS Pro Talk. What the fuck accent I got going on?
It's like Shrek, but more Scottish.
Donkey! Get the fuck off my swamp.
Perfect. New Shrek right here.
Man, why wasn't I cast in that movie? Hot damn. What the fuck's wrong with me? Oh, High Tech says, pretty sure between high school and college I've taken like 5 years of Spanish and still can't speak it. Hey, I don't blame you. I mean, that comes off as incredibly insensitive from what my remark was. I should absolutely better myself to be more bilingual, because it's definitely going to come in handy more times than not. So that was me being an asshole. I apologize for that. That came off completely wrong. But yeah, I just really fucking sucked at it in high school. That's that. What do we got for the tournament league recaps for the week, Will?
Oh boy. Okay. We'll start off with the AGLA weekly matches. No Sana, No Life went up against Liberal Elite. No Sana took home the W. Junkyard Dogs versus Predatory. Predatory won. They played again. Predatory won. We have a few back-to-backs, double headers, so to speak.
Double headers.
Way to fail.
I mean, hey, your mind was on a different video game. It's okay.
Yep.
I don't blame
you. Went up against No Sana, No Life. Way to fail. God, I did it again. Now I'm stuck on it. I'm going to say way to fail.
So I'll just ask this before you continue. Is there a foul in Tarkov?
Yeah.
Have you been using the foul in Tarkov?
I haven't.
Do you use it in Call of Duty?
No.
Okay, you just had the gun on your mind.
Way to fail won again. We had Egg Dog go up against No Sana, No Life. It looks like No Sana won, and they won again. Another doubleheader.
And another one.
Another doubleheader here. Way to fail against Liberal Elite. Way to fail won both matches.
Another one.
Predatory went up against FTN. Predatory won. And then Dynasty versus Predatory. Predatory took that home as well.
Another one. DJ Khaled. We the best. Another one.
Next recap here. NAHL Season 1 matches, Division 1, Week 1, on Friday, June 19th. Charlie Foxtrot went up against Flawless Cowboy. It was a 3-0 going to Flawless Cowboy.
You know what I just thought of? The Charlie Foxtrot team name.
What's that?
Like, I understand why they're named the way they are. I get it. But the Bloodhound Gang song,
I guess I don't know it.
Fuck me.
Yep. Sorry.
It's okay.
I ruined that whole thing.
A little bit, but it's okay. It's fine.
All right. We had the Maw go up against Hingham High. 3-2 going to the Maw. Close matchup. Saturday, June 20th. I am behind a day in my mind. In Amberclad went up against the Banish. The Banish took it 3-0. And then the Flood went up against Fohammer. 3-0 going to Fohammer. In Division 2 on week 1, Friday, June 19th, the Flood took on Fohammer 3-0 because the Flood forfeit. On Saturday, June 20th, Charlie Foxtrot against Flawless Cowboy again. 3-0 going to Flawless Cowboy. And then the Maw versus Hingham High, 3-0 to Hingham High. Next up, the SWAT Nation SWAT Competitive Series results. 8th went to Jumpman, which is Apollo 9 Scariotic Command Station in Memsey. 7th was Luck Squad, Lucky Tegan, Drip Drip Double, Gunplexion and Zothi. 6th went to Mascon, Savinator, Falcator, Bound, and Booba Doobu. 5th went to Creeps, Sucka, Mop 2 Clutch, Pharaoh 2 Clutch, and Luigi. 4th went to the Nirvana Buds, Anferny, NWK, Minx, and Swish. 3rd place went to Sleep. What is that? Artie Fords. Whoa.
Why the fuck does that come through on that?
Depends on what you have the...
I said it to the speakers on this.
I don't know.
I don't fucking know. Hold on. Dave, thank you for the sub. Thank you for the resub. Appreciate you, man. Welcome back to the Streamerino. He says, here's to another month of love and cheers to many years of more. Oh, fuck yeah, Dave. I almost wooed. My daughter should be asleep right now. I'm not wooing. I was that close to giving you a woo, Dave. Also, my bad. I'm missing the podcast. I'm at the gym. I suck. No, you're bettering yourself. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, I think you have to change your computer sound to be the mixer because it's coming through. Like when I go to edit the podcast, it just straight comes through the speakers at the computer.
Okay. Well, luckily... hold up. Voodoo Man, thank you for the sub as well with the Twitch primer. Hey, you guys heard about... Do you guys know?
Oh, no.
That you can... Will, do you know what Amazon is?
No.
Okay. Amazon... How the fuck do you not know what Amazon is?
Of course I know Amazon.
Amazon is a marketplace where you can purchase goods and services. And on there, they own this platform of which we're streaming to. It's called twitch.tv. It's crazy, right? Well, since they own it, there is a thing you can do. It's called Twitch Prime. If you have Amazon Prime, you have Twitch Prime. Do you know what Twitch Prime is? I'm not even going to let you answer that question. Twitch Prime allows you to subscribe to any person you want on Twitch for free. Any one person on Twitch for free. Isn't this where they start rolling in?
Maybe.
Is that when that starts? I'm waiting.
No.
I'm just kidding.
No.
Voodoo, thank you so much, man. Greatly appreciated. That is fantastic. Dave says, woo for every new sub, new rule. Or just every sub, new rule. I'll make you a deal. If we're recording at our normal time on Sunday at noon, yes. Deal. You'll get one. Deal. I just can't right now because my daughter is the room next to us a floor up. Okay, so like she's the floors are thin to where you can hear stuff. I mean, not the floors, but like there's vents next to them, you can hear things.
Yeah.
So I'm just not gonna clip that for the future. You don't even need to clip it. I'll do it. Like you can hold me to that shit. I'll easily do it.
All right.
I'm sorry to take you off track. Continue, Will.
All right. Since that got shredded, we're going to start over with the SWAT Nation SWAT Competitive Series results. And 8th went to Jumpman. If you want the rosters, go back in the VOD. 7th was Luck Squad. 6th was Mascon. 5th was Creeps. 4th was Nirvana Buds. And 3rd, here we go, Sleep Artie Fords. Artie Fords, sure. This team included Stress, Article, Batchford, and Sleepology. Second went to Golden Dawn, which was NSG Cereal, Smoke Ya Dig, Eurasian, and the Gold Star BR. And first place went to Team Type 7, Super CC, Mr. Soul Snipe, Tolic, and Zamani. Next up, we have the Esports Arena Halo 2 Classic 4v4 results. And fourth place went to Septimus, Snake, and Co., which was Sep 7, Fuji the Great, Frantics, Ivy Leaguer, and Zyph. Or it's Ivy Leaguer Zyph. It's all one name there. Third place went to Bottom of the Barrel, S-Tier Kids, Gunshot, Havoc, Zilge, and Elamite. Second went to Team Ginger Ale, Hurricane, Swiftkill, Mines, and Eco. $150 to them. And first place went to Believe the Hype, Hysteria, Ace, Neighbor, and Maniac. $350.
What were you going to say? Like, not the real
Believe the Hype.
I mean, they are, but they aren't.
But yeah.
Because I think Maniac owns Believe the Hype.
So he's using his...
technically it, yeah.
But
he can do whatever the fuck he wants.
When you say Believe the Hype, people think...
Are they back?
Yeah.
They're not. Not yet.
Oh.
That's not even hashtag Intel. That's just like, I don't know, fucking, it'd be cool if they would.
That would be.
Who knows?
All right, Esports Arena Halo 5 2v2 results. In 5th through 6th, we had Thin and is it Trank Soul?
Sure.
And then No Pro Angel and Juan 1175. Fourth place went to Shady and Vemzy. Third place, Bound and Trippy, taking home $50. Second was Legend and Sika, $150 to them. And first went to Septify and Renegade, $300. Pen Halo 5 2v2 Open results. 7th through 8th, Passion, which included Fireboy and Dream Flies, and then Dio's Halo.
Sure. That is actually how that is spelt. I don't know what the fuck that means, but sure.
This was Jeebus and Gingy.
Well, Jeebus, that name is terrible.
In 5th through 6th, we had, is it Codal Esports?
Sure.
Regio Kill and LM Sniper. And then Team Titan was Rizik and Tony Montana. Montana. Fourth place went to We Bad. This is TETG. How do you say it? And then Aroused. There you go. I'm not gonna. Third place went to Antimatter GG, Carmea, and Scariotic.
How can you have a name with so few letters where one of them is duplicated and you still can't learn how to we don't know how to pronounce that?
I mean, my closest thing would be like Tedig or Tatig.
Right, but like the fact that we don't know how to pronounce that, it's a 4-letter fucking name. Do I need to restate what I said before?
No. We don't need to go on that again. Second place went to Pirates. This was Infest and Legend. First was Found, which is Falcated and Bound. Woo!
Go. Oh, so they get a woo.
Yeah.
They get a sarcastic woo. Will?
It was quiet, it was small, and they win everything. So they've kind of turned into the talks of the kind of amateur world right now, right?
Sure. But Falcated is a pro, Bound is technically a pro now.
Pro. They're pros winning community tournaments.
Yeah, in the community tournaments, yeah.
All right, QX's Halo 5 FFA results.
Jesus.
We're off the rails. These night streams, man,
they're good.
We
keep it classy here at HCS Pro Talk.
QX's Halo 5 FFA results. 6th went to Barbie Boy. 5th, Anthony. 4th, Kilimanjaro. 3rd, Beastish, $15. 2nd, Bards, $25. And first went to Gold Star BR, $50 to him. Lucky's FFA SWAT Tourney 2.0 results. 6th, Mr. Soul Snipe. 5th, Llama Lotion. 4th, NSG Cereal. 3rd, Gunplexion. 2nd, the Gold Star BR. And first, Sabinator. Pro Am Series Halo 5 2v2 results. 7th through 8th, Passion, the new and old. 5th through 6th, Undeniable and Team Zero. 4th went to Don't Miss. Apparently you did a little bit. 3rd went to Mock It. 2nd, Ninja Turtles. And first, Goats.
Hey, can I just, quickly before you can, this is a real thing. This is a real legitimate piece of advice I would like to give to the community tournament organizers out there. If you run a community tournament or just any tournament in general, it doesn't need to be, I don't care. Please, for the love of God, and you know what, Voodoo Man, you get a pat on the back for this because you did this correctly. If you're running a tournament, please include in the bracket the teams along, like the team names, obviously, and then the players for said teams.
Makes
Pretty
sense.
basic, right? It's a basic thing that should be there no matter what. And when we get to the GT Halo Schoolyard event that took place later on, when we get to the results of that,
Yeah.
the names are there because...
We had the names.
Exactly. They were in the fucking bracket.
All right. The European Halo League Halo 5 4v4 was supposed to take place, but they did put on Twitter today's 4v4 has been postponed due to multiple reasons, including the MCC AM Series tournament, lower than usual team counts due to player schedules and personal responsibilities, and my schedule being the European Halo League schedule. And we'll take the prize pool and add it on to the next cup for a bigger prize next time. All right. MCC Pro Series Open Tournament number 3 results. 5th through 8th. Ellis Army, Queen Monoxide, Self-Made Max, and Eli Elite. Beach Vibes was Pac Mandela. Super Trash, Clux 1, and Ajbz 3. Whatever that is.
Perfect.
Without Warning included the Nerd Rage Eye, Cleanup, and Wise Wins.
You know what? In the words of my daughter,
Oh, no.
it's the Nerd Rage.
Does she do that?
Oh yeah, she'll.
Aye?
Yeah, anything she points to, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Next team, Another Shell, Triton JB, Its Name Winter, and Rob the Turtle. 3rd, 4th, each of these teams took home $100. It was Legendary Anns, which was, or I think it's Australia. Is this Australia, New Zealand? Swifty, Tragico, Sargoth, and Nerdy himself.
I don't know entirely. That was my first assumption.
Yeah.
But I'm not entirely certain.
Team Goober was Steve W. Goober, Shame, Creepy Trash, and Hillbilly. 2nd place went to Stainers, Gilkey, Denoxide, Six Story, and Sire, $150. Then 1st place was Status Quo, Flamesword, Jimbo, Squall Eye, and Stormy, $250.
Cool to see them take the first on that. I think that's cool. Again, the main thing I want to continue to reiterate on this show, if I possibly can, is that nowhere did this say this was an AMS only tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, HCS kind of flubbed with the marketing in terms of this because they kept hinting at it, like even Tashi and his, like, oh, we're not going to forget about the AM players and all that, right? But there are a lot of pro players that are playing in the open tournaments. Okay,
well, it's because of the format.
Exactly, exactly.
It's just like the what was it called before? Was it called the Pro Series when we had like a league type format? I'm spacing.
Oh, the Pro League.
The Pro League, yeah, where the top teams that win move on.
Yep, you would have the open tournament leading into relegation.
Yeah,
so where the 2 bottom teams in the Pro would be relegated. And then the top teams from the open would try to take their spots into the Pro League. And that, like, let me just say, I completely understand. I just want people to understand that this isn't just AMs. I always want to reiterate on that because people might come in here and be like, oh, I thought this was an AM only tournament. No, it's not. So just be aware of that. But those 8 teams will move on to the next Pro Series Pro tournament.
Yep.
So yeah, we'll see where they end up.
Jordan says, RIP Mixer. Yes, Jordan. We'll get to that later in the show.
That is also the title of this week's episode.
There we go.
Yep.
Josh makes the titles before I get here, and I see him afterwards. So
well, it was funny because I was really struggling to figure out what I was going to call it. Because we're gonna talk about the sexual harassment allegations later as well. We're not going to talk about it deeply because we want other people to be able to share their stories if they so choose to. But we're obviously going to hit on that in a little bit. But I was struggling with the title for the episode, and then the Mixer news came out, and I'm like, well, there it is.
Yeah. All right. Next tournament, the GT Halo Quarantine Schoolyard 12 results. 7th, 8th, Blue Zero was Simply Fear Me, Costa Clan, It's Popo John, and the Blue Shadow. And then Mo's Dynamic was Precision Knight, Feared Convict, I Don't Win Enough, and Ziga. Sure. 5th through 6th, big goated was Nexus 8002, Jasu, DJ, Dubstep 360, and Limesta. The Reborn Sins included Anthony, Lady Echidna, Mikhail Reborn 201, and Helios 2112. 4th place went to Will and Max Guilty Sparkles.
That's a great name for a team. I like that.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Tools, LL Brooks, LLL, like a lot of L's there. Shooter WG, Spectre, or Spectre Lifts. I thought that was 2 different names. 3rd place went to 29 Algon Kings, Fireboy, Stickum, Joska EU, and Kane Lanza. 2nd place went to Latam Paradise, No Pro Angel, Juan 117s, X-Man, GXD, and Dinah Sean. Then 1st place went to Jump Out Bop. It was Kimbo, Infest, Amish 30. I don't know if I wanted to read that 30 or 30.
It's okay.
Then Decane Killer 2.
And then Voodoo Man states, cool point about our tournament. In our top 8, we had players from Germany, UK, France, UAE, which is Dubai, Canada, Colombia, USA, and Mexico.
That's awesome.
That is really
that's
fucking cool, actually.
God
damn.
And then the last tournament we have for the week, the last recap, Halo Australia Pro League tournament number 5.
Mumbo number 5.
The only thing they missed on is what game and how many players. Recall from last week. 7th through 8th, Forsaken was...
What grade would you give them?
This is like another B- because they just missed one little section.
Okay.
Forsaken, which was Pandora's a Wolf, Conflicts, Nuke, and Mark Frazier. Osprey Gaming, just as Osprey. But it's...
You're right, yeah. No, I know.
Jim, Enigma, Wheezy, and Havoc. 5th through 6th, 2 Chains, Big Brains.
2 Chains.
Haza, Brad, Evil, and Raisu. And then Alita was Hef, Benno, Voltage, and Paredes. 4th place went to Perplex. This included Balds, Dino, Amanza, and Zerkill. 3rd place went to Mafoka, which was Grand Last Shadow, Vamped, Colt, and Mantis. $100 to them. 2nd place went to A1, was Barcode, Berserk, Madsy, and Slays, $300. And 1st place went to Authority, Junior Nemesis, Pips, and Seduce, $400 to them. Boom.
Boom.
We got it. That's all of the tournaments.
Thank you, Will, for reading through those.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate it. VODs are included for the ones that I could find VODs for.
Yep.
That's that. Also, Jordan, I don't know if you were looking or not, but you missed me. You missed me doing my unbelievably spot on, if not better than, Shrek impersonation, where Will agrees that I should have been cast as the main role. Just throwing that out there. Hey, DreamWorks. You ever rebooting that franchise? Holla at your boy. There's that. Thank you, Voodoo Man. Thank you very much. I got to go see Golden Boy on my TV. I'll watch the episode later as per usual. Have fun, gents. Oh, is the Titan Games? Is that what it's called? Is that?
Yeah.
New episode tonight? Is that what's going on?
Most likely.
Okay.
I have yet to see an episode.
Me too.
I feel bad.
It's okay.
We'll get there.
We will. Have a good one, Voodoo Man. Let's see. It's time for... We're not gonna do that. Hey, I'll say this. Is Hoaxer here? This isn't meant to like call him out or anything. I'm legitimately wondering because we said that if Hoaxer was here, we would talk about his side, him being the coach of Turning Point with the MCC Pro Series debacle that took place. What was it now? 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago. So yeah, we want to hear what his side of the story is with Turning Point, how that whole thing fleshed out. But if Hoaxer's not here, I'll reach out to him, see if we can get in those Twitter DMs and we can actually have him on the show. And yeah, we can talk about that further. I'd like to hear what he has to say in regards to that. So without further ado, Will, let's move on to some regular news. The MCC development and flighting updates. This is by Postums over on HaloWaypoint.com. Welcome back for another Friday MCC development and flighting update. This week we've announced that we are extending the Halo 3 flight out until June 26th. As well, we're currently have an update to the flight coming early next week to address 90+ issues that players have found, as well as bugs that we have been working on since the flight began. Flight feedback. There are hundreds of social sites and locations that players discuss topics relating to our flights, but go to this support site. There's that. Challenges work. Some of the feedback we've received during the flight has related to the size and location for where challenges hosts appear in the game. In the next flight update, players will see that we have made some subtle changes to how this appears in-game. Some of these changes were already planned, but feedback from the community helped in reinforcing the decisions to make specific changes. So thank you for leaving feedback on this feature, among others. What are skins? Many flight participants have noticed an option titled Skins in the menu UI. Now, we don't want to spoil the surprise related to this, but wanted to let folks know that it's not user-created skins as some have been speculating. I wanted to touch on this just to help set expectations before players get too spun up on what that can mean. We have some very cool new content that is going to be available to folks soon when Halo 3 joins MCC on PC. Keep your eyes peeled for the MCC development blog for June, which will be coming around the end of this month. We'll be sharing all sorts of fun tidbits around the new content and future seasons for MCC then. Ooh, we're getting new season information. Fucking finally. You know, I shouldn't even... My dumbass, I shouldn't even say anything because I'm not done with even the first Reach season. But good to hear. You know?
Yeah.
That's good.
Sure.
All right. And then closing. Today we are inviting about 130,000 additional flight participants. And with that, we are wrapping up today's update as we look to close out flighting for Halo 3 next week. Thank you to everyone who's been participating in it, reporting issues to the Halo Insider support site, and sharing feedback with us about your experience. As always, we'll see y'all online. So from what I've heard, basically what was said was that they're inviting everyone that's registered. Everyone that is registered and has updated information, like they're opted in, basically, they're going to get an invite. So if you haven't yet, it's the 22nd today, so it's going to be out for 4 more days. Check your Halo Waypoint profile page. That is where the notification will be sent to. You'll probably get an email as well, but just to make sure, go to the Waypoint website. It'll more than likely be there. And Will, guess what?
What?
That's it for the regular news. We only had one.
That was quick.
Yeah, it was. You know, easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. That's what that is.
Okay.
Will, you want to press the other button? Because it's time for COD, another Games Watch. Whew. So, I meant to put this at the top, but I didn't. So I'm going to put it at the top now. We're going to talk about Call of Duty first, because it's COD and other games. Watch, right? So the after-action report, Deja Vu, Mutineers defeat the FaZe again in Paris home series. It's by James Matone, CallOfDutyLeague.com. Here we go. CDL points, presented by Mountain Dew Amp Game Fuel. Here's the current standings after this weekend's tournament. The Atlanta FaZe with 230 points, still at the top. The Mutineers at 200 points, right there.
2 wins.
Yeah,
do that for you.
It's great. The Huntsman and the Empire with 190 points. Hey, it's us, Minnesota Rocker. 120 points. We're the Royal Ravens with 90. The Subliners with 80. Optic Gaming LA with 70. The Paris Legion with 60. And then the Toronto Ultra, the Seattle Surge, and the LA Gorillas with 50 points. Ooh. Not that good. Fuck aches. So bullet points. Legion and Optic Gaming in peril. Their respective top 8 finishes represented how much these two teams need to change ASAP. Ultra improvement. Toronto nearly beat Atlanta and earned 10 points thanks to the effort of Tobias Kleenex Jewel Johnson. I hope I pronounced that correctly. London recognizes the true Empire. The Royal Ravens will probably be fine in the long run, but they just cannot beat the Empire right now. Empire draws the short straw again. For the second time in 2 weeks, Dallas has been defeated by both Atlanta and Florida. And then the subliners equal sub-elite. Another team that's close, but not close enough. It's New York. They fell 3-2 to both Atlanta and Florida this weekend. They are literally a Game 5 S&D away from being a top 4 team. And then the combat record. 19, the age in years of Atlanta Phases MacArthur Celium Jovel, who broke the kill record in a single S&D game against the Toronto Ultra on Sunday. And then 31, the age in years of Dallas Empire GM and coach Ray Rambo Lucier, the winner of the latest Warzone weekend, which featured him and 59 other pros and staff in a solo battle royale. Like Celium's performance this weekend, it was one heck of a game to watch. 31, man, that's old. I'm just kidding.
Hey, we're getting there.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to talk about it anymore. You know how close I was to saying that's it for COD Other Games Watch? Whew. Whew. That was close. I'm gonna literally copy this and then paste it at the top so it just flows better. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Cool.
Sure.
Thanks.
Do your thing.
Thanks. Appreciate it. All right, Xbox Series X.
Yay.
Get fucking excited, all right? You know why you should be excited right now, Will?
What?
Because your mic keeps flip-flopping
it
everywhere.
It doesn't like me today.
So buy a game once and play the best version across generations with smart delivery. This is by Will Tuttle. So, here at Xbox, here in the Pro Talk studios, we're building the future of gaming by putting players first and ensuring that you are at the center and in control of your gaming experience. Whether you're exploring an expansive library of Xbox Game Pass titles with more than 10 million of your fellow gamers or taking your gaming on the go with Project xCloud, it's clear that the future of gaming is brighter than ever. Nowhere is that more evident than with Xbox Series X, our fastest, most powerful console ever. Not only will Xbox Series X set a new bar for performance, speed, and compatibility, it will empower the world's greatest developers to create games that launch us into the future of gaming. Putting players first also means introducing a host of new features and technologies to improve their experience. PR speech. One of the most exciting of the new technologies we're introducing with Xbox Series X is smart delivery, which will ensure that you always play the best version of the games you own for your console across generations. This technology is available for all developers, and all Xbox Game Studios titles that are optimized for Xbox Series X, including Halo Infinite, will support smart delivery, PR, speech. But what does that mean for you, the player? Will? Well, it means that if you purchase the Xbox One version of a supported title, we, HCS Pro Talk, will deliver the best version of it to your Xbox One as usual. If you decide to jump into the next generation with Xbox Series X, we, Xbox, will provide automatically the Xbox Series X version of the game at no additional cost when it becomes available. You won't need to do anything in terms of choosing a version to download. We'll take care of all that. And it's not just limited to games that you purchase digitally. Physical discs of Xbox games can also support smart delivery if the developer or publisher decides to implement it. In other words, that download you're downloading is going to be fucking big. PR, speech. Below are a few different scenarios in which smart delivery will work across generations with the games and consoles you own now and those you may own in the future. Smart delivery will ensure that not only the best version of the game will be installed in your hard drive, Will, so you don't have to manage your storage space. But guess what? They're going to be big. So you may still have to manage your storage space, just not in their way they're thinking, but you probably will. Did you know that if you own Gears 5 or are loving it via Games Pass now, you can play it today on Xbox One? No shit. Then, if you pick up a Series X this holiday, all it takes is a push of a button to download it, and you'll have the optimized version of Gears 5 available on day one at launch with the console at your fingertips.
Who's still playing Gears 5?
Whew.
Oh, and I bet it's going to take more than just a press of a button.
It's probably going to take a couple
A
presses.
few presses.
And actually a couple pushes of the analog stick in different directions.
Menu navigation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
PR speech.
Thank you. I love it. Will, did you know that when Halo Infinite launches along Xbox Series X and Xbox One this holiday, you only have to buy the game once, and you'll get the best version for whichever console you own, or both. If you pick up Xbox Series X for your living room, Smart Delivery will recognize that. It'll deliver you the optimized version there. Will, it'll know if it's in your living room.
Okay.
Whew. If you decide to move your existing Xbox One to a bedroom or the office,
it's going to be on the fucking box.
Smart Delivery will recognize that too and deliver that version when you're playing on Xbox One. Will, it's sentient. It knows what room it's in. You know when you go into a smart device? Like when you set up like a Google Home speaker, it asks you what room it's in, right?
Yeah.
Same thing with the Xbox now. Hey, what room am I in?
Yeah.
You're in the bathroom. Well, I'm giving you the Smart Delivery optimized version for your bathroom.
Oh my God.
Lastly, some new and existing Xbox One titles will be optimizing their games after the Xbox Series X launches. For example, if you buy Cyberpunk 2077 when it launches on September 17th, if it doesn't get delayed again, oh wait, it got delayed again, you'll be set to explore Night City on Xbox One. If you pick up Xbox Series X at launch this holiday, you can play it there too, in compatibility mode, picking up exactly where you left off. Then, when CD Projekt Red delivers an Xbox Series X optimized version of Cyberpunk 2077, you'll automatically get upgraded once it's available at no additional cost.
When with the new upgraded version, does your progress carry over?
I would imagine.
I would hope so.
Oh, I would. It would have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's because it's all gonna use the same network. You'll use your same Microsoft profile, all that good stuff.
Yeah. We're also happy to confirm that Smart Delivery will be enabled for Xbox Game Pass titles that leverage it. Outside of our Xbox Game Pass Studio titles, will be up to the individual developer to determine whether they take advantage of Smart Delivery. As was the case with our current backward-compatible titles, you won't have to worry about losing any progress either.
There we go.
Thanks to our commitment to compatibility across generations, you can be assured that when you purchase a game on Xbox One today, your game library, progression, and entire gaming legacy moves forward with you if you jump into the next generation with Xbox Series X PR speech. But what about the games, Will? What about the games? Below, you'll find the initial list of new and existing titles that'll be optimized for Xbox Series X and confirmed to support Smart Delivery. Please note, this is in addition to the thousands of games you'll be able to bring with you to Xbox Series X via back compatibility on day one. As this list grows in the weeks and months leading up to the launch, we'll keep it updated to reflect any additions. This includes, at this current point in time, Halo Infinite, Cyberpunk, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Destiny 2, Dirt 5, Dirtier, Scarlet Nexus, Chorus, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2, Yakuza Like a Dragon, The Ascent, Call of the Sea, Gears 5, Second Extinction, which was worse than the first, and Metal Hellslinger. We hope this gives you a better idea of what we're planning for Smart Delivery. Who gives a shit? Okay. And then, because they already talked about Cyberpunk, guess what? That shit got delayed, by the way. So that article's out of date already. But that's besides the point. It's coming out in November. Okay, there's that. But they did say that if they decide to do a next-gen upgrade, which it is confirmed that they are, Cyberpunk 2077, free, more robust next-gen upgrade coming to PS5 and Xbox Series X in 2021. Okay? This is by Jordan Oleman at IGN.com. CD Projekt Red has confirmed that a free, quote, more robust, end quote, next-gen upgrade will arrive on PS5 and Xbox Series X in 2021, in addition to the PS4 and Xbox One versions both being playable on next-gen consoles at launch via backwards compatibility. And there you go. You can read the full article if you'd like to. I'm not going to really get into it. It's just kind of a cool announcement that, hey, they are going to be one of the... So I was thinking about it. So they announced they're delaying of the game to November, right? and it's like mid-November, and that made me think, man, at that point in time, I mean, the consoles have to be coming like right around there in my mind. I'm thinking they're November releases. And if that's the case, I'm surprised they haven't announced a next-gen version of the game. Then sure shit, like a day after I thought that, they come out, and I'm like, that's good timing, really good timing. So I'm excited to see that. I'm excited for that. And yeah, I hope the game is good. I really do. Okay. Oh, God. Okay. Mixer's getting fucking canned. Here we go.
Oh, okay.
We're there.
Is it the bringing more?
Yep.
Okay.
This is the first story about this, and then the Mixer one, and then, yeah. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be the bulk of it. This is, Mixer is getting shut down. Here we go. The first article that I believe came out today was bringing more players into our gaming vision. This is by Phil Spencer, the head of Xbox, over at news.xbox.com. For us at Xbox, the player is at the center of the gaming experience, always. It's our responsibility to make sure great games and related experiences go to meet players wherever they are. Our priority and focus is on the world-class content being made by our 15 Xbox game studios, the evolution of Xbox Game Pass, the launch of Series X, and the global opportunity to play anywhere with Project xCloud. Bringing that vision to life for as many people as possible will see us working with different partners, platforms, and communities for years to come. It will also see us adjusting our strategy to best serve players wherever they gather daily, which includes the category of live streaming. We're grateful for the collective work from the Mixer community in creating a welcoming, supportive, and positive place from day one. Ultimately, the success of partners and streamers on Mixer is dependent on our ability to scale the service for them as quickly and broadly as possible. It became clear that the time needed to grow our own live streaming community to scale was out of measure with the vision and experiences we want to deliver to gamers now, so we've decided to close the operations side of Mixer and help the community transition to a new platform. To better serve our community's needs, we're teaming up with Facebook to enable the Mixer community to transition to Facebook Gaming. Beginning today, Facebook Gaming will make it easy for anyone in the Mixer community to join if they choose to do so. We will work to transition the Mixer community over the next few weeks. Starting on July 22nd, all Mixer sites and apps will redirect users to Facebook Gaming. For Mixer partners, streamers, and viewers, we expect you'll have many questions. You can find more details on how we support the transition to Facebook Gaming in the Mixer blog located at the link they provide, which I will read through after this. Transitioning the Mixer community is a key part of a broader effort that Xbox and Facebook Gaming are embarking on, bringing new experiences and opportunities to Facebook, where every month more than 700 million people play a game, watch a gaming video, or interact in a gaming group. Continued focus on the future of Xbox. So they talk about Project xCloud basically. And then Mixer technology across Microsoft. Gaming has always pushed technology forward. Live streaming services like Mixer have pioneered a new level of interactive experiences at scale, born from the simple fact that players drive the action in a game. Although the Mixer community will be able to transition to Facebook Gaming, the innovative technology that powered the platform will stay with and live on across Microsoft. Microsoft Teams will leverage Mixer's deep investments in ultra-low latency video streaming, real-time interactivity, and video distribution technology to accelerate our ability to support a variety of video-first virtual experiences from meetings to live events to other broadcast scenarios. Applying these fan-centric capabilities to new productivity experiences will create immersive ways for teams to empower people, teams, and organizations to better engage in virtual gatherings at work and school. In other words, they about to fucking destroy Zoom. At Xbox, we are focused on bringing great games and experiences to more people around the world. We look forward to meeting new and even bigger communities as they gather around their favorite games. Okay. So that was part A of PR speech. Here's part B from Mixer. The name of this article is The Next Step for Mixer by the Mixer team. What's up, Zarners? Welcome back, man.
Yeah.
It's good to see you. Yeah, indeed.
I think Zarners was streaming on Mixer. And Twitch simultaneously. I jumped in his stream the other day. I saw your post. You're moving over to Twitch. So wishing you the best, man.
Absolutely. And then it looks like GT Halo just put out a tweet as well with their new Twitch channel because they were also streaming. I think they were exclusively on Mixer at the time. Yep. So there's that as well.
One of us.
I mean, Jordan, I don't know how much we want to be affiliated with this platform either. With all the sexual harassment allegations that are going on. It's unbelievable, man. It's so fucking terrible. Zarner says, howdy, y'all. Or howdy, all. I just put a y'all in there. That's my bad, man. I'm sorry. You put a howdy. I'm put the all. All right? Howdy, y'all. I started to move back towards Twitch last week right before all this happened, and thanks, guys, means a lot. Fuck yeah, dude. It's widespread throughout the entire gaming industry. Yep.
It is.
It's fucking terrible. It's fucking terrible. Okay. The next step for Mixer. This is by the Mixer team. From the beginning, Mixer has been about creating the most engaging and interactive live streaming experience. We set out to help streamers build great communities based on deep engagement with their audience. You all have been amazing throughout this journey. The Mixer community is focused on creating welcoming and inclusive communities, and you should be proud of what you have accomplished together. Ultimately, the success of partners and streamers on Mixer is dependent on our ability to scale the platform with them as quickly and broadly as possible. It became clear that the time needed to grow our own lives, blah, blah, blah. We already fucking read that earlier. Yeah. To better serve our community's needs, we're teaming up with Facebook. The Facebook gaming team and creators will help expand the vision that Mixer has always held around community and building a platform that is inclusive and supportive of each other. For Mixer streamers, this opens up the opportunity to reach the vast audience of one of the world's fastest growing streaming platforms. Every month, more than 700 million people play a game, watching game, blah, 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 blah. For Facebook gaming's creators, this brings the ability to partner closely with the Xbox ecosystem, including future opportunities around the Xbox Game Pass, Project xCloud, and more. Hold on. Sorry. Very important text message there. I apologize. Facebook Gaming is making it easy for everyone in the Mixer community to join if they choose to do so. Mixer partners will be granted partner status with Facebook Gaming, and the platform will honor and match all existing partner agreements as closely as possible. Mixer partners will receive an update from Mixer today on how to kick off the sign-up process. Streamers participating in Mixer's open monetization program will be granted eligibility for the Facebook Gaming Level Up program, where you can contribute to grow and monetize your streams. Facebook Gaming will also fast-track onboarding for eligible streamers. We encourage all Mixer viewers to spend their remaining Embers and Sparks to help support your favorite Mixer partners and streamers. Mixer partners will receive double payment for all of your earnings in the month of June, so your support of Embers, Sparks, and channel subscriptions for Mixer partners will go even further during the rest of the month. Viewers with outstanding Ember balances, channel subscriptions, or Mixer Pro subscriptions will receive Xbox gift card credit as a thank you for your engagement on the platform. Details on what you would expect can be found at the FAQ that they provide. The Mixer service will continue to run through July 22nd, 2020. After that, Mixer.com will redirect to Facebook or FB.GG, Facebook's desktop home for gaming video. Mixer broadcasting on Xbox One will be temporarily disabled, and the Mixer apps will notify or redirect viewers to continue watching their favorite streamers at Facebook Gaming. For more details on what this means for you, check out the FAQ. Thank you, Mixer community, for your engagement and passion on this journey. We have accomplished so much together, and we want to thank you all, partners, streamers, moderators, and viewers. And we hope to see your continued positive, welcoming, and inclusive ideals continue on at Facebook Gaming.
Before we go on, Jordan, thanks for gifting Zarners a sub to the channel. Zarners, welcome to the subgroup on Jordan's dime. Much appreciated, Jordan.
Thank you very much.
We're still working on emotes.
Yes.
Yeah.
We still want to know what our one should be.
We at this point we just need to choose.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. The thing that blows my mind is that apparently, according to like one of the heads of Facebook Gaming, apparently they didn't buy Mixer.
No, they're just partnered.
Right. But eventually, Mixer's going to go away.
Yes.
And those redirects will no longer do anything because Mixer will be gone. Just flat out. Jesus Christ. This is just a fucked up scenario. All right. Should we talk about Ninja and Shroud?
Sure. Let's just get it all out there, then we can talk.
Yeah, let's talk about the big money makers. Oh. Zarner says, nope, Microsoft basically just gave it to them and transferred the partners over.
Did they even transfer the partners? Do the partners have to reapply? Or
so apparently there will be a process that they go through to make it as easy as possible, according to the Mixer team, to Facebook Gaming. Mm-hmm. And they do have the choice not to do it.
Which we're going to talk about here.
Yes. So Ninja, Shroud, and other top Mixer streamers are now free to stream on Twitch again. This is by Bijan Steffen over at TheVerge.com. Microsoft is shutting down Mixer and moving most of its streamers to Facebook Gaming as part of a strategic partnership it's entering with the social media giant. The major streamers locked into exclusivity deals with Mixer, including stars like Tyler Ninja Blevins, Corey King Gathalion Michael, and Michael Shroud Griziak, thank you, will be released from their contracts. And Microsoft says it's up to them where they decide to go. Quote, it's up to them and their priorities, end quote, says Vivek Sharma, the head of Facebook Gaming, meaning the platform isn't actively pursuing exclusive agreements with any of Mixer's biggest names. Where streamers like Blevins and
Griziak
will now go is totally up in the air.
Unisec thing.
Yep. Blevins only left Twitch last August, reportedly for a contract worth between $20 to $30 million. That particular acquisition kicked off the war for live streaming talent, which resulted in YouTube, Facebook Gaming, and Twitch signing many other big names in the streaming space, and more than a few paydays for the beneficiaries. Before last August, explicitly exclusive contracts and professional sports-esque paydays were rare, even though the biggest live streamers were commanding huge audiences. It also kicked off a grand experiment. How would viewers respond to their favorite streamers moving to other platforms? The answer wasn't encouraging. Blevins saw a huge decrease in viewership, though he was by far the biggest name on Mixer, and his follower count dropped by more than 10 million. Facebook Gaming, for its part, will honor partner status for streamers coming from Mixer, though they will have to sign a new contract with Facebook, including a new NDA. It's also worth noting that Facebook Gaming hasn't been emphasizing exclusivity when it signs new streamers. Jeremy Disguised Toast Wang, Facebook Gaming's most prominent American face, is still able to stream on Twitch. Since its birth in August 2017, Mixer has struggled to find a foothold in the live streaming wars. It's always been the smallest of the major streaming platforms, and in numerical terms, it hasn't managed to draw the kind of audience that would make the venture sustainable. April's Stream Elements and Arsenal.gg live streaming industry report had the writing on the wall, where Twitch posted 100% year-over-year growth in terms of hours watched, and Facebook Gaming grew to a full 238% compared to April 2019. Mixer only managed to grow 0.2%. Quote, we started pretty far behind, end quote, Xbox head Phil Spencer says. Quote, we don't think this is a winner-take-all world, end quote, Sharma says of the large streaming industry, but here he might be wrong. Mixer couldn't scale and ultimately couldn't convince gamers in the live streaming community at large that it was a community worth spending much time in. Signing streamers like Blevins, who left Twitch for a contract reportedly worth between 20 to 30 million, now looks like the last gasp of a terminal platform. Mixer's last day will be July 22nd, 2020. This part of the experiment, it seems, is over. And then Slasher put out a tweet and it says, sources, Facebook offered an insane offer at almost double for the original Mixer contracts of Ninja and Shroud, but Loaded, Ninja and Shroud, said no and forced Mixer to buy them out. Ninja made around $30 million from Mixer, and Shroud made around $10 million. Ninja and Shroud are now free agents. And the other funny thing is, somebody else put out a tweet that said that since Ninja got his full contract, it's like he made $96,000 a day.
Yeah.
Basically, from streaming on Mixer.
Right. So,
holy fuck.
They're free agents. I think Shroud goes back to Twitch. He did not leave on bad terms. Whereas Ninja, that whole situation fell apart pretty quickly.
Oh, yeah.
With Twitch. So, the next biggest thing out there now is, I mean, if he denied Facebook, the only other option I see is YouTube. unless Twitch comes in and says, hey, we're sorry, we want you back, here's this money, I don't think that's happening.
The way that Ninja left? Fuck no.
No, exactly.
That ain't happening.
Exactly. So we'll have to wait and see what happens, as our show states. But really crappy for Mixer to like drop a tweet. We're done.
I want to throw a hypothetical question at you.
Okay.
Let's say Mixer never went after Ninja. It never went after Shroud. And it just died. Okay? Like today, like the announcement still came out at today, and it just died. Do you think, this is going to sound like a downer situation because I want people to get paid, but I'm just wondering, do you think that those deals for Dr. Disrespect, does Dr. Lupo stream exclusively on Twitch?
Yes.
Yeah, so these exclusivity deals with Twitch, do you think those would have been made?
Not at such a high value. Like, I don't know, Pokimane actually came out and said, yeah, Ninja leaving was great for me. I got a better deal because Ninja left. Like, straight up. So, yes, they did benefit from those guys leaving.
I just wonder. What deals have taken place? They're like, what? You have no grounds to stand on. Where are you going to go?
Yeah.
I mean,
you're right.
But at the same time, like they talked about in the article from The Verge, Facebook Gaming at over 200% year-over-year growth.
Right.
That's insane.
You also have to look at the fact that without those deals, streamers were also not happy with Twitch's actions.
Absolutely. I mean, they're still not.
And they're still not.
Right. That's what's big to me. And now, if we take into YouTube's huge, right? YouTube is fucking massive. But personally, I don't go to them for gaming content in a live streaming sense.
Sure.
I will only go watch the Call of Duty event in the Overwatch World League because they have exclusivity rights, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't go out of my way to go look for a live stream on their gaming platform because they're hard to find. On Facebook, I just don't like going there.
Agreed.
But it has a massive user base. Massive.
Yep.
So, I mean, maybe even without the Ninja leaving and whatnot, maybe they would have gotten deals because Facebook is getting so much bigger and YouTube.
Do you think Facebook would have been the ones making the deals then? Or YouTube make it like...
Sure. And we just learned that Facebook doesn't really care.
Yep.
Because they don't need to care.
Yes, exactly. So maybe Facebook may have not paid out what Mixer did.
Sure.
But YouTube gaming might have. And I think YouTube does need to have their streaming service almost separated. Different tab. Because like I follow one channel on YouTube that does a live stream. And you have to look, it's like in your subscriptions bar, which doesn't show all your subscriptions, by the way. Just the ones that you've recently been to.
Yep.
And there's a little symbol next to their name that
says
shows
live.
they're live.
Yeah.
Like, that's not much.
No, it's a pain in the ass. So let's catch up on chat real quick.
Okay.
So Zarner says, I'm betting on YouTube for Ninja. And then Jordan says, I think Ninja goes to YouTube. He's gotten recognition from them already in the past. Would make sense. Roll says, welcome Roll, by the way. Welcome back. He says, imagine being so successful that Pokimane benefits from you leaving.
Yeah.
Yep. Zarner says the navigation for live stream is rough over there and the UI is pretty janky when you do find a stream. Agreed. And then Beth says, same. I could definitely see Ninja going to YouTube. Really hoping he surprises me and goes back to Twitch. Beth, correct me if I'm wrong here, but it's because like everybody else you basically follow is on Twitch. Like that's the way I'd look at it. Like if I'm watching the live, for me, it's not necessarily just an ease of use standpoint, but like if I'm already there,
yeah,
that's where I'm going to go.
Twitch has already built the platform.
Right.
And
it sucks because I want more competition, obviously, because that means that these different platforms get different features and these features get implemented on other platforms and it makes for better deals, so on and so forth. It hopes to make a better experience for the end user as well. But yeah, who the fuck knows? I never watched Ninja, to be honest. Was he a good streamer? Is the cap a is that supposed to be sarcasm, or you just actually didn't watch him? Sorry, Roll.
But I'll say something on Ninja's content.
Go for it.
He was great when he was coming up into early Fortnite.
Oh, really?
Like, he was fun to watch.
Oh.
Like, the swearing.
Screaming Ninja.
This Ninja's hyper.
Yeah. I like the swearing, by the way. I'm glad he does that again.
The thing that bugs me, like, this is going to sound so... The thing that bugs me recently about Ninja is I've been in when he's been teaming with Lupo or whatever, but when they're playing Fortnite, like, he'll get mad at the other people playing with him when he's like, res me, pick me up, pick me up, pick me up. Do this, do that. He's very commanding now to other people, and he thinks he knows best on what to do in the game. When they're in there just trying to have fun or do whatever, he's
playing in a tournament.
I get it. He's super competitive. He's got that go mindset. But
every single time, it's what I recognize is that it seems like he's playing in a tournament.
Yep.
He will call out everything. He will coordinate pushes. He'll coordinate when people should sit back. You're right. He's being demanding in that regard. I do see that.
And I think that takes away from someone trying to enjoy a stream, or just like it kills the group vibe, because like these guys are laughing and having fun and he's trying to be super competitive. And then he gets mad when they're not competitive. And it's like, it is public games. It is what it is. There's bots in Fortnite now. How, Jesus. You know what I mean?
I know exactly.
So I kind of want that, like, the more fun and not the super competitive guy to come back.
Well, I think we're getting a little bit of that now that he swears again.
Yeah.
And not he's not all family friendly anymore. Well, thank fucking God.
Well, that's the thing. When he was on Twitch, he was surplusing 100,000 viewers.
Oh, yeah.
And
he blew the fuck up.
And he got a lot of those comments that were like, hey, I wish my kid could watch with me. But he switched, which is...
It was a good business move on his part.
Move.
Yes, absolutely.
Which, like, I didn't mind as much. He wasn't swearing. He was still yelling and dancing and having fun. And, like, I think that's what I enjoy most about watching a stream, is when the streamer's having fun and doing, like, crazy stuff. It's enjoyable.
And you're having fun.
Yeah. Yeah. But, yeah, now that he went, I think the mixer move made his head a little bit bigger than it needed to be. And now that his viewership isn't where it used to be, he always said that, like, they were him and Mike, or Shroud, would always talk about how they're the baseline for Mixer. It's going to be they're the like founding fathers of Mixer that came over and are starting this platform off and all this.
Founding fathers, my ass. Well, like, been there since Beam.
Right. Not in that sense, but like they're the ones
they're trying to kickstart it.
The first big deals.
Yeah, I get it.
And now it's just off the cliff.
Nothing came of it. I mean, they got their money.
They did get their money.
Holy hell.
So I don't know. I'm hoping that it goes back to he could be good again if maybe changes the mindset a little bit.
I'm just afraid his head's going to get bigger.
Because he got his money.
Yeah. And now we can get more.
The thing is he could retire.
Oh, yeah. He won't.
No, he wants to make a name name bigger.
Oh, he wants to continue that brand. I respect it. Business is business.
Right.
And you know what? This is coming from, like, I shouldn't say that I think his head will get bigger. It's just I agree with you. I felt like he was moving towards that. It's like you could sense that his ego was getting bigger. When you tuned into his streams, when you hear him talking with other people that he was playing with, that's what it felt like. So, I don't know. We'll see. And then
Roll asked, was he high quality? I mean, like,
his cameras looked great.
He's got his own stream room.
I don't really care for his content because he doesn't really interact with chat. For me, that's one of the bigger things.
That stops when you get, like, I think he stopped when he got to that 100,000 viewers. And now,
sure, but I see people with 30 to 40 that still are.
Yes.
So it's for me, it's just I like when people interact with chat because they're the ones that are watching you. That's And sometimes chat will say something really fucking funny, and if the streamer doesn't say anything about it, I'm like, oh, it's a missed opportunity. That'd been hilarious.
I made Lupo laugh the other night, and I felt so proud.
See?
So he was going, he was doing the Office prank that Jim played where he pretended to be Dwight. He goes, what bear is best? He's like, false, black bear. And he did the whole thing. And they got to the point, and and he stopped the meme. Like, he stopped and started talking. I just typed, Michael, in chat, because Jim stands up, and then Dwight follows him, and they both scream Michael as they walked. And Lupo saw it, read it. I saw him read it. He said it, and then just started laughing. So I was like, yes.
Good job.
I felt so good.
Good job. Beth says, it's just like I'm on Twitch already. I'm more likely to scroll through channels I follow and see who's on than I am go to a different platform. Understand. Yep. I like watching the Ninja depending on the game. It's not just, I'm just not a fan of Fortnite, so I haven't watched in a while. He used to constantly have his Halo and H1Z1 streams back up in the day. Awesome. Roll says, same to be honest, streamers who ignore chat belong on YouTube as videos. Jordan says, when you have tens of thousands of viewers, you can't really pay attention to chat, though. Like, it just doesn't work at that point. You can to an extent.
Right. You can't hit everything.
Exactly.
But you can pull certain things out of chat.
That's what I look for, right? Engagement. Like, I get it if you're fucking balls deep in a competitive game and whatnot. I completely get it because I know what you're doing. I know what you're playing.
You're focusing.
Right. Exactly. So, obviously, focus. Do what you need to do. But if I just don't even see you glancing over, I'm like, okay, well, cool. And then even like if the person asks a question to chat and they don't respond like to the answers that they're being given, I'm like, okay, what the fuck is going on here? That's what I don't like. I just like some engagement. That's what I look for. Okay. So Mixer, man.
It's gone.
Rip Beam.
Oh, man. I remember Beam.
No. Nobody remembers Beam.
You remember Casey Neistat's Beam?
We're going way back.
Way back.
Way back.
Remember, it started as an app.
Jordan says, fuck Beam. Yeah, fuck Mixer.
All right.
I'm just kidding. No, in all sincerity, I want to say at the end of this, my voice is cracked. Whoa. Guys, I did it. I'm 13. Let's go. So I do want to say this in all sincerity. There are people that are probably losing their jobs.
Yeah.
Okay. So we wish everyone the best of luck who was a positive force in the Mixer community. We've also heard that there were some individuals who were not positive forces in the Mixer community. And to those people, I just want to give you a sincere and well thought out and well executed fuck you. You know exactly who you are. We've seen all the allegations pop up online. Those people are brave to come out and talk about it. And to the people doing it, to those people, fuck you. Fuck you. That's all I got. Anything you want to add, Will, before we move on?
Good.
Okay. Will, it's time for Will's Adventures Within the Games too. My hands did some fucked up shit there.
Oh, well.
Like, even more fucked up than normal. I don't know what was... I, like, stopped and then started back up. And then I don't even know, man. I'm fucking just... Dad jokes when? Yep, during the after show. So just stay tuned for that. Will, what'd you play this week?
Animal Crossing New Horizons.
Did you?
I moved some trees.
Ooh.
Made it easier to get through them.
Like it.
For my fruit trees. Bought some turnips.
Yes.
Yeah, about 400 grand worth.
Every week.
Yep.
Got to make that about 2.2.
What else did I do? In Animal Crossing. Not a lot. Working on getting villagers on my island to get KK Slider there. I'm still that far back. Yes, I don't play a lot. It is what it is.
You know what? I'll wait till I get to mine. Go ahead.
Okay. So yeah, my notes was just same stuff, different day. Just, you know.
Understandable.
Fishing, picking crap up. Yeah. Played PUBG. Getting back into it.
Ooh.
I left it when it was in a piss poor state. The audio was broken. You get shot, die, and then hear the gunshot afterwards type of shit. But it's actually not bad now. They got some revamped maps, a new map. They have C4 now, which I love because you throw it and it goes off in 15 seconds. Like, you can't sit there and wait for someone, which is great. You can't camp a vehicle with a C4 on the bottom of it. But it also plays a little, like, tune before it goes off, and it's mostly Beethoven's music. So it'll be like, do-do-do-do-do-do-do, and then it go, I'm like, yes.
That's actually really fucking cool.
So it's pretty awesome.
It's like some GTA type shit.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yep. So yeah, I'm getting used to the new and revised maps and how they play.
Okay.
Got 2 W's during the week.
Dubs are good.
2 dubs, yeah.
Yeah.
Both in duos? Yeah. Yep. The first one, we were on Vikindi, I think. Sanok, which is a jungle type map.
Yes.
And it was down to the last 3 players. Me, Joe, and some random dude, and we had no idea. We were holding down our little house. I'm like, Joe, I can't find this dude. I'm bait. I just ran. And the guy popped up and shot me, and then Joe took him out. So
awesome.
Yep, won that map. And then,
good idea on the bait.
Yeah, he had a ghillie suit too. So like that was on a jungle map. It was really tough to see him. If we had to rotate to the next circle, he may have had line of sight on us. Let's get the shots flowing now and get it over with. And then we won one that Joe clutched up. I died with about 6 players left. And I had 7 smokes in my smoke grenades in my backpack that Joe picked up.
Okay.
He threw them all down because a team was firing on us, right? And
he threw all 7 smokes.
Well, not all of them. Like,
okay.
He threw like a couple down.
Sure.
He then ran down the hill and laid down in the grass and kept throwing them back where he was. So we'd hear the team pop shots into the smoke thinking he was still there.
Yeah, but he kept moving.
And then we let other teams fight it out. And it came down to Joe. It was there was 4 people left. So Joe, that team at the top was still there, and then one other person. One of the team of 2 that killed me came out of the smoke. Joe killed him, and his teammate was already down. So that was a 1-on-1.
Wow.
So
okay. So just some random guy left.
So the random guy we went back and watched the VOD. The random guy had killed the other person with a grenade. So we didn't hear any gunshots. We didn't know where he was. And Joe just kept laid down in his little patch of grass, and the guy came down the hill. You could barely see him, and then they got in a little gunfight. And Joe killed him, and we won a match. So
that's awesome.
He clutched it up for us. We were in a tough spot with our rotation, and I don't know how the hell he got out of there without being seen. It was kind of crazy. But yeah, it was really fun. And then I put the note. I met some new peeps. So I met Joey and I queued up with these 2 people that he apparently met online through some other friends of his, but they're like older gentlemen. So like one's like 30 something and one's 41, one's like 38, right? And they're playing PUBG, and they are hilarious. Like, they play bitch mode, so they like to
hide in bathrooms?
Not hide in bathrooms, so to speak, but like,
so not full blown bitch mode.
Not full blown, but the way they play is they like to just keep looting. Like, they'll go to a building and we'll hide in the building until the next circle comes, and then their banter back and forth is awesome. They the one likes to tell really long stories. I found out he lives near San Diego, and his job is to go scrape like shit off of the bottom of boats. And the other one lives down in Texas, probably somewhere. So yeah, it was kind of funny, and they always they just bicker back and forth. It's almost like they're a married couple, but not. But they're fun to play with. They were fun. It was
awesome.
Fun. Let's see. Destiny 2 light level grind.
Yes, it continues.
I popped into Zarner's stream, and he was doing the new dungeon, and I didn't want it spoiled. So I said hi and popped out. Okay. But he said it was doable at 10:30.
Yes.
So we're close. We gotta get in there.
Agreed.
Played some Tarkov. Got really close to level 10.
Nice.
When I can unlock the flea market. And then Twitch drops have been happening this last week.
So what do you get from them?
Random crap.
Okay.
Like random gear for the game. So I got I got a sniper rifle. I got a couple streamer items. I got Dr. Lupo's coffee beans.
Awesome.
That's really cool. GP coins, which you can use to trade for stuff with higher level traders than I have now. But yeah, Tarkov, my stash is completely full. I have no more room. I can't put anything else in my stash. So I need to go get some kills and lose some stuff or use stuff to make more room. So yeah, the Twitch drops was cool. I realized they drop about every 3 hours and 20 minutes. Like if you're watching a stream, 3 hours and 20 minutes of watching whatever. So if you marathoned it from the moment the Twitch drop started to the moment it ended, you could have got like 85, 86 drops.
Wow.
Which is nuts.
That's insane, yeah. Were you guaranteed?
I think so.
Well, that's even more insane.
I think it was just on that timer.
That sounds awesome.
Sorry, just keep talking here.
It's okay. Zarner said that he'll help us with the dungeon if we want.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. I said, holy shit, yes. So, yeah.
And then Halo 5. I bought a Series 2 Elite controller. It feels good in the hands.
Fuck yeah, it does.
I need to get used to the thumbsticks because it just feels different.
The tension.
Yeah.
You can adjust it.
I turned it all the way down.
Oh, all the way down.
Yeah.
So you're going zippy zip, boy.
But so I was playing, and as I was like, so someone's running across my screen and I'm shooting and I just can't catch up. Like every one of my shots, I'm just a little bit behind them. Tried turning my sensitivity up on the horizontal. Was going way over them. Like,
sure.
Fuck. I tried the look acceleration. Still too much. I turned the vertical up and that worked, which doesn't make sense to me. But it...
Game mechanics, bro. I
don't know. The vertical
How do they work?
Yeah. What? How does what work? Game mechanics?
Yeah, that was a play on Insane Clown Posse's fucking magnets. How do they work? Yeah, it's very bad reference. I'm sorry.
I think it was yesterday that I got my Target Master commendation. I posted in Discord.
Yep, saw
got
that.
The gold one, so that's the completion. It's the final one.
Congratulations.
I didn't even realize I was still anywhere near close. I just kept playing.
That's what happens.
I'm sure I'm far behind most people, but I finally
think you're ahead of me.
You don't have it yet?
I don't think so.
Damn.
Yeah. Play more Halo 5 than I do.
And then I hate the solo queue playlist.
Why? So it does not work?
I got ranked bronze, or not bronze, gold. I got ranked gold, and I'm matching with Onyx's.
Oh, that's not good.
Like that.
That's not good.
Low population.
Well, even then, that shouldn't even be a fucking excuse. That's not good at all.
Yeah. So I was frustrated. So and then I had a lot of people quit out, which sucks for a ranked playlist because if it's 3v4, meh.
That's really stupid. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Then I did some H5 for the community play date. I had to drop out after H5. Got some eye stuff going on. So yeah, that was that. Yeah. What'd you play, Josh?
So I also played Animal Crossing. I got my island in a format that I want. So I have all 10. I have all my 10 villagers now. Okay, and I made it so. The one thing you cannot move on your island is the residential services building, and it fucking annoys me.
Yep.
But either way, I have the residential services building, the museum, the shop, and the tailors all in a row. And then I have all 10 villagers in a row. And they all have a fenced backyard. I made them that. Put a little tree in there for them so they can be appreciative of me. And then, and I made all of their I'm in the process of making all of their fenced backyards the style of fence that complements their home.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, just looking fly. I have a beautiful flower garden with hedges around it.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, I'm going all out in this bitch.
Yeah.
But I finally have it in the place that I want it. So now it's just decorating the outside of the island so KK can come. But Natana, who got the game well after I did, already got him there.
Yeah.
So she already beat the game.
You have to have a
she plays a lot.
You have to have a level 5 island? Is that how you...
I think it's level 4.
Level 4?
Level 3 or 4,
Gotcha.
I think. I don't know. But no, she's played a lot ever since she got it, and she fucking just got him there. Level 3. Okay, so I'm almost there. I'm level 2. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. She was scared because she thought that the game was over at that point.
And you couldn't do more stuff?
Yeah. And no, you just unlock terraforming, which is what I want.
Yeah.
So
I really I don't like the layout of my island now that I realize what the game, I didn't realize what the game was going to be because I never played Animal Crossing before.
It's fucking annoying.
Yep. I wish I could have picked a different island with maybe more More one singular green space.
Yep, agreed. But once terraforming, you should be able to make whatever you need to.
Yep.
We played D&D.
Oh, yes, we did.
Yes. So we had our second session of that. I think it went well.
I almost died this time.
Yeah. So I almost died in the first encounter. You almost died in the second encounter.
We're dying in the third one, both of us.
No, let's not go that far. And let's also hope that Ola doesn't fucking die either.
You know, we got to protect her.
Yeah, we do. We do.
I also, like, I was thinking.
No, Jordan, please, no.
I was thinking, like, we turned the rune in and we didn't give her any of the money. Like, we were just like, nope, it's ours, and just kept going.
The rune.
Or the magic item, the hat.
Oh, yeah. No, we got the 75 gold pieces, didn't we?
We got Oh, yeah, you got 75 gold, but we split it between me and you.
Yeah.
We didn't give Ola
fuck her.
gold. Oh, okay.
Yeah, she need gold. We'll buy shit for her. She's all right.
She'll get gold for the next quest. All right, Jordan. Sounds good.
She can use some of my gold. I don't care. Okay, so we played D&D. It was awesome. Looking forward to session number 3.
I saw Jordan posted more possible quests in the Discord.
I need to read through them. I saw that he posted. I need to read through them.
I didn't read through what they were because I want to like hear it in
Okay.
In game.
Then I'll wait. I won't even bother.
But I saw there was new ones.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll laugh so hard if we die in the next encounter.
Someone at work was telling me we should probably start our characters at level 3 from now on. That's just kind of you get like one extra ability or something that could really, really help.
That'd be cool.
So we should probably do that from now on.
All right. I played Final Fantasy 14, and I'm still working on patch content.
Nice.
Because I also played Halo 5 and MCC for a community playdate, and then I also want to give a shout out to a new member of the playdate. His name's Shot.
Shot, yes.
Yeah, he joined in. Super fucking awesome. And he's also thinking about starting a podcast of his own to talk about a whole bunch of nerdy stuff. So I think that was awesome. We had a really good talk. But the two big games that I played, Destiny 2, obviously, currently power level 1024, and then The Last of Us Part 2. So I'm not going to talk about it because that game literally just came out, and I'm not giving any spoilers whatsoever. But I already know it's going to be very, very divisive based off of the first 2 hours of that video game. Okay? To a point where I had to take a break. I literally had to take a break. I was down here. I told Natana, I'm like, hey, Father's Day's on Sunday. I just want to make a deal. You have me all day Sunday. We're not recording. We're recording on Monday right now. I'll give you all day Sunday. You allow me, because Saturday's our family day. Mm-hmm. You allow me to play the game as much as I want on Saturday. I'll pop up from time to time, but like I want to dedicate that time and the rest of this week to that game, right? She said, okay, that's fine. So I got about 2 hours in a moment happens, and I'm like, I literally put the controller down. I was shaking a little bit, and I'm like, that's where we're going. Okay. And I went upstairs. I'm like, I got to take a break. This is holy shit. That game's going to go deep.
Now, so I've heard the gameplay mechanics are great.
Yeah, game plays well. For the most part.
Are you enjoying, because I think I ran into some spoilers, which I wasn't happy about.
Sure.
But do you like the story so far?
Yep, absolutely.
That's the negative I've heard about it, was that people aren't liking the story. Like
I have no qualms with the story.
There's a lot of negative reviews out there.
There's a lot of incredibly positive and a lot of incredibly negative. It's a very divisive thing. There are articles out there. This isn't spoiling anything, by the way. I'd say if there was. There are articles out there talking about how gruesome it is, how gory it is for the sake of being gory, right? Like there's no reasoning behind it. Now, Other people have other opinions, and that's perfectly fine. It's an opinion for a reason. My opinion is that I think it is very well justified. Because that's the type of game, that is the type of experience that thing delivers.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a happy-go-lucky tale.
Right.
Neil Druckmann came out immediately and said that this game, you thought the first part was dark. This game goes places that you wouldn't think it would go. And it went there in the first 2 hours.
Yeah.
The game plays well. There are certain aspects that I'm like, this feels outdated. This feels like we could have spruced it up a little bit for a 2020 release.
Sure.
But it is what it is. And I'll say that in my honest opinion, as of right now, with every game that is out and that I've played, I believe this is the best looking video game I've ever played.
Wow.
Yep. I think it is better looking than Red Dead Redemption 2 on high settings on a PC.
I'm nervous because I don't have a Pro or anything to that effect. I have the original PS4.
Okay, I don't know how it's going to fare for you because I do have a Pro.
I was contemplating waiting for the 5 and then getting it.
Not a bad idea.
It's going to be spoiled for me by then. I'm going to hear what happened.
That's why I'm taking this week to play through it, because I don't want to read anything about it. I want my own take on what the fuck is happening. And I'll be the first to admit, I spoiled Last of Us Part 1 for myself. I purposely did it. I also purposely spoiled the first BioShock for myself because everyone was talking about it, and I'm like, well, fuck it. I'm going to play it eventually, just not immediately. Mm-hmm. I'm going to fuck it. Who cares? It was still the two things that I spoiled for myself in BioShock and The Last of Us, they both resonated well when I got to those points. So I didn't feel like it ruined it for me. Sure. So that's just me. This Last of Us Part 2. Best looking game I've ever played. As of right now. Bar none. The foliage. So the game opens in winter. So the first Last of Us ends in winter, if I'm not mistaken. It ends in spring. But it ends in spring. The second, The Last of Us Part 2 begins in winter, and then the next segment is later. And you're in a dense foliage. It's drop dead gorgeous. The gameplay mechanics, they take a lot from the first game and they spruce it up a little bit, but there are some things in there that I'm like, come on, whatever. I'm playing on normal difficulty. I'm not playing on anything above that. I want to get the story. I want to have a decent combat experience, but I want to get through the fucking game, right? Yeah. I'm not going to incredibly challenge myself. I think that the new stealth mechanics are awesome. I think the fact that Ellie can jump is cool. She wasn't before, so think about that. But no, you can go prone now, which may seem like an insignificant thing, but the way that the game is designed, it's great. I feel like enemies have much better AI now, so they will. In the first game, right? You go into a room. I'll try to get through this as quick as I can. So you go into a room, right? In the first Last of Us, you have 4 enemies right there, right? Mm-hmm. They stay in that room. They'll go on rotations, but they have their set rotations, and that's it. I entered a building in Part 2, and they were infected because you fight humans too, but they were infected, and they left. 2 of them just left the building, and I'm like, what? They started making rotations outside. Oh. And I'm like, no shit. Okay. So I killed them too to before I move further. Right. I'm like, that's really fucking smart. Because they shouldn't just stay pre-confined to their oval that they'll go around and that's it, right? Yeah. I thought that was really cool. So again, some things were updated and all that. But I know that people, like I said, this game is going to be very divisive. There are people that are going to fucking hate it. When people say, I disagree with the people who say that it's like murder porn for the sake of, it's just what it is, right? I think it is incredibly justified because of the way that game is. and what that experience is set to
It's
be.
the setting. Yeah.
Exactly. It is a dire fucking situation. And people complain about, so again, this isn't meant to be a spoiler, okay? The game is about Ellie, right? Throughout the trailers, you see that she is fucking angry. Okay? What happens to make her angry like that sets the tone for the rest of the game. And again, in my opinion, is 100% justified. And there are going to be some tough things that are going to happen in that game, I can already tell. I'm not looking forward to those moments, because I definitely was not looking forward to the first one that happened, and it took me by surprise. So, as of right now, I recommend it. I'm excited to finish it, and yeah, people are going to be talking about this for a long time. For sure. But yeah, and then real quick, let's catch up on chat. So Beth says, in terms of shot, super cool guy, glad he joined in. Absolutely. Jordan says, oh, I want to play it, but I don't feel like paying for it right now. The Last of Us 1 was so fucking good. It was one of the best games I've ever played. And then Roll says, Detroit Become Human has become my game of the year. Has been my game of the year. Wow. It's the first time I'm really hearing that. Not in a bad way, just first time really hearing it. Okay. Shall we move on, Will?
Sure.
Cool. Time for the shout-outs. Thanks.
Yep.
It's late, you know. Shout out to everyone who joined the community playdate last week. It was great. It was a fun time. Next one's tomorrow, as a matter of fact. Holy shit. Can't believe it. And then I also want to take this opportunity to, I know we briefly talked about it earlier, but I want to take this opportunity to give a shout out to everybody who is currently speaking out on harassment that is taking place within the industry. It's, you know, I think about it, and so we have the Black Lives Matter movement, right? That should never end. Like that, we should have been talking about it a long time ago. That's ignorance on our part. And so the Black Lives Matter movement should never end. The coronavirus and the devastation that's continuing to wreak havoc, that needs to be taken care of. Obviously, there's so many things that are bad and need fixing. And when I woke up the other day and I see all these allegations come out, right? Prominent figures within the streaming space, within the gaming industry as a whole, everything like that. And I'm thinking to myself, why the fuck does it have to be in our space? But not just the gaming space, in the competitive Halo space as well. It's that it's everywhere, but we're hearing about it. For the record, it was a rhetorical question, but yes, it is everywhere. And that's the unbelievably shitty. I don't want this to be the world that we live in. You know, I don't think anybody wants this to be the world that we live in. It should be so much better than what it is. The fact that we had a situation where, or we have a situation where trans rights are being taken away from them, and they're fucking people. Like, they're, regardless of sexuality, who gives a shit? They're people. And rights are being taken away from people. That blows my mind. The fact that Black lives are not treated the same because of the color of their skin blows my mind. The fact that someone can't keep their dick in their fucking pants or can't keep their hands to themselves, man or woman, blows my fucking mind. Jen Lady Echidna said on Twitter, I want to state this because I think it hits the nail on the head. Men, hold your friends accountable. Women, hold your friends accountable. Quit seeking approval from shit men by not calling them out on their disgusting behavior. Start believing women. Perpetrators, eat shit. You deserve every single thing coming your way and more. Abso-fucking-lutely. I can't believe it. I mean, I can. I don't want. I can't. I'm so pissed that not only does it exist, but it exists in the space that we talk. Nothing's ever going to be a completely safe space. That's terrible to even think that. But the fact that we've had multiple accusations come out just over today for prominent professionals within the competitive Halo scene, all because they couldn't understand or comprehend a 2-letter word. No. I just don't. Grow the fuck up. Unbelievable. But again, I'll just say one more time. To everybody that has been putting their stories out there, thank you. You are tremendously brave, and I hope to God nobody's been pressuring you to do that. I hope it's all been on your own accord, and I really do hope that change comes from it. We do not stand for any of the shit that's been happening. Fuck that. And I will say this, if we ever see something happen, we'll obviously call it out. Like, we'll be at events. And if things are said, if things are heard, we're calling that shit out. Justin says scumbags are scumbags, and it's our job as good people to keep them scared or scarred. I don't know, but I agree. And Jen said it very well. Yes. Beth says you just always hope that, especially in a tight knit community like Halo, that it wouldn't exist here. Yep. Jordan says Daniel Sloss has a terrible story about how he learned to be a better advocate, and it makes you really look back. Not only have I not done enough for people around me, I guarantee you I've been someone who is offending someone, even if I'm not aggressively going after someone. I know that I've been inappropriate. Absolutely. And same camp. Same fucking camp. It's unfortunate. All right, well, it's time for the community creations. I'm losing words. It's getting late. I'm sorry. We'll get going here. Halo memes every day. Reddit.com/r/Halo memes. Check them out. Clips of the week number 59 by High Tech Redneck. The video went live today. It's in the Google Doc of the show notes of the show. What is Halo 3 MCC on PC Primer Series? This is by Halo Cannon. Great video. Check it out. We have the Mint Blitz Inferno Halo MCC montage edited by Blackhawk. It's on YouTube. Check that out. And then finally, the Power of Momentum in Halo. How to Beat the Pros. Halo 5. This is by Paradise Halo. Another YouTube vid. Check that out as well. Will, that's it for the community creations. Let's get to the after show. Please plug the show.
Find us on all the podcast services. Just search for HCS Pro Talk, iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, Pocket Cast, to name a few. Join the Discord for more community discussion, LFG groups, general chat, Halo talk, whatever it may be. You can find it in the Discord. Xbox Club and Spartan Company on Halo Waypoint. Those are there. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. Find us on the socials. And then Esportspedia, our own website, and our merch website. We're all available in the Google Doc in the show notes of the show. Go check it out.
Thank you.
Would you like to close us out for the audio recording, Josh?
Absolutely. But before we do that, well, actually, no, I don't even have to wait. Yeah. After show. Cool. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for episode 132 of HCS Pro Talk. I want to thank you very much for listening to the show and watching. If you tuned in live or you're checking out the VOD on YouTube, we'll be back next week. We're going to talk about some more Halo. Hopefully no fucking controversies, because I want to be done with this shit, please. Guys, be good to each other. Please. Call people out if you see them do stupid shit. And that's all I got. We'll be back next week. But until then, bye-bye!
There we go.
All righty. Will, you want to kick things off?
Oh, yeah. Puns and dad jokes.
Puns and jokes. Let's do it.
Here we go. Justice is a dish best served cold because if it were served warm, it would just be water. Emphasis on the ice in justice.
Just ice. What is an owl's favorite TV show?
Whatever, as long as it's a hoot.
Doctor Who.
Oh. I used to be a banker, but then I lost interest.
Organic chemistry is difficult. Those who study it have all kinds of trouble.
Alchemy, right?
All kinds. Yeah. It's okay. Go ahead. Yeah.
Did you hear about the sick Italian chef? Unfortunately, he passed away.
Oh, womp womp. Why can't the bank manager ride a bike anymore?
Why?
He lost his balance.
This morning, some clown opened the door for me. I thought to myself, that's a nice gesture.
Did you hear about the man who misspelled a name on a headstone? He made a grave mistake. Remember, save the weekends one.
Friday as well or no?
Nope, Friday's good. Just save me the weekend one.
All right, Friday. I've decided to sell my shower. It was just collecting dust. Oh, my Hoover. I read that as shower. My Hoover, it was just collecting dust. My mind is gone.
It's okay. I didn't know showers collected dust. I mean, they do. I guess we just don't clean them or use them.
I mean, if you're... Anyway.
What do you get if you cross a bike and a rose?
I don't care right now.
Bicycle pedals.
Oh, sweet. Sweet. I found a rock yesterday which measured 1760 yards in length. Must be some kind of milestone.
Oh my God. That's a fucking stretch. Okay. Libraries are just too strict. What?
The next one.
Oh, did you look at that? Okay.
We're going to Monday, right? Because it's Monday?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Libraries are just too strict. They always go by the books.
I mean,
they're not wrong. I mean, sure.
Last pun. Zebras are just horses that escaped from prison. It's literally it. Is there a pun in there? There's not even a pun.
Read it one more time.
Zebras are just horses that escaped from prison.
That's the pun. Is that they're zebras. They have stripes.
Okay.
Horses don't have stripes.
There's no wordplay there, though.
I mean, oh my God. Okay. What do you get if you cross an Egyptian mummy with a car mechanic?
Your reaction.
This is fucking stupid. Even this is a stretch too. Jordan asks, when did they add a timer or clock to the bottom of the stream? It's like below the sub button. Yeah. It was in a recent Twitch update when they released the new profile pages for channels. There's that. So what do you get if you cross an Egyptian mummy with a car mechanic? Tutankhamun.
Okay.
Yup. I'm done. That's it. That's all I got.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll keep this shit open for another minute or two, but it's getting late. We got to get going. So if you guys have anything else you'd like to add, any questions, comments, concerns, let us know before we close out the show. Also, Ozark is really fucking good. I know I've said it before. I'm going to say it again. Ozark is really fucking good. We're on season 3 already. There's 3 seasons. We're almost done. Highly recommend it. Are we playing Wednesday? Fuck.
I won't be.
You won't be?
No.
Your appointment. I'm going to say no, Jordan. I'm going to say no. And it's going to be selfish because of The Last of Us Part 2. I'm sorry. Yeah. You got lucky, Josh? I did.
Yeah.
The Wednesdays with BJs is just not... It ain't happening this Wednesday.
BJ's Wednesday.
Yeah. Wednesday BJs. You expected it, to be honest? Yeah, I'm sorry. I should have said something before. That's on me. But yeah, I wanted this week. I mean, I'm going to do the community playdate tomorrow. But yeah, I wanted to take this week to be like, I'm going to try my hardest to fucking plow through this game. Justin says, just wanted to say hello. Been here the whole time, just watching on PS4, so I barely ever type. And I'm excited for tomorrow. I can make it. Let's play some Halo. Fuck yeah. You'll probably stream solo. Might start up a story game. Fuck yeah, Jordan. Let us know. Let us know. Host you up. Tune into the stream. I'll have you on in the background.
I can kind of watch.
You're going to be coming in here next week with an eye patch?
No
Yeah.
iPad.
Arrgh!
Maybe. We'll see.
Oh, merch. I'll show off the new stuff. Oh. Jordan, I would like to, I shouldn't even, oh, fuck. I'm sorry. Mine came in today. So there's that. Justin says, I'm going to go play The Last of Us 1 right now. Got to play through before I buy the second one. Absolutely, man. So I got the other hoodie as well. Okay, so this one has the small logo at the top corner. You got that. I'm wearing the red shirt. It's like too red for my taste. I've never worn like a straight up red shirt besides that. But I like that because that has more like
It's like a texture.
Yeah, it looks nicer. It's the heather. It's a heather red. And this is the plain white tee. And then about another heather one. Because they're super soft and comfy. But you already know what that one looks like. Hey there, Delilah. Please don't DMCA the stream. We are done with the after show. It's time to go and do some homework beside stream. I don't know what's gonna happen to me. I'm gonna scream. Hey there, William. It's time for the end of the show.
I was going to press this mute button right here.
And it's time for you to edit the show and us to get going.
Got work to do.
Got work to do.
Can we end this?
There's nothing else you'd want to do. I know it's true. Jordan says, I believe I ordered the big logo and then one of the tri-blend shirts. Fuck yeah. Hope you guys at least got a discount on your own merch. We bought at cost. So.
Which Streamlabs then technically still makes money off.
Yes. Streamlab makes money.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for the after show. Want to thank you very much for tuning in to the show. We'll be back next week, like I said, with hopefully none of the fucking bullshit. I'm done with the bullshit. I want the bullshit to end. I want to get back to the good shit. But who the fuck knows? I'll call people out if they need it. And they deserve it. Yeah, that's it for us. We'll be back next week. But until then, again, bye-bye.